Number 13, there's kind of two ways to go about doing a problem like this. You can start with the question and try to get to the answer, or you can look at the answers and see which one is equal to your question, because we're trying to find something that's equivalent. So if you have trouble factoring and you're good at distributing, maybe you want to start down here. So if we did it that way, you just might have more to do. But I can show you, for example, the first one here, what you would do. So you're going to distribute this negative x through. So if you did that, the first piece here is going to give you negative x times x, which is negative x squared. And then negative x times positive 1 would be minus x. And that just happens to match up here. So A would be your correct choice. Sometimes you get the correct choice right away and you think, okay, maybe I did something wrong. If you check any of these other ones here, like the second one, for example, if you distributed the negative x through on this one, you would still get that negative x squared for the first term, but this, a negative times a negative, would give you a plus x in the back. So that one doesn't match. So that might make you feel a little bit better about it. The other way is to start with the question here and to factor that. So if you're looking at the answers, you notice that they took a negative x out or took an x out, depending on the part here, but the front should end up being positive. So I'm going to have to pull a negative x out so that that turns to be positive. So I'll pull a negative x out of here. And then you're trying to find, okay, if I multiply this by what is going to get me back to here? So that answer is x. The other way to think of it, if you are factoring this out, is you're taking both of these pieces and you're dividing them by what's out here, so negative x. If you divide this by negative x, the negatives cancel, it just leaves you with an x to the first. Remember, when you're dividing, you subtract your exponents. Okay, this one, if you divide by negative x divided by negative x is plus 1, and that gets you to choice A.